Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, CAF Wings Over Dallas World War II Airshow returns October 6 through 8. Latest Foreflight includes graphical route advisor flight notifications. JetBlue accepting applications for Gateway Select second cycle. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's September 14th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. The Commemorative Air Force announces the return of CAF Wings Over Dallas World War II Airshow on October 6th through 8th, 2017 at Dallas Executive Airport. More than 19,000 visitors from 32 states were drawn to the inaugural event in 2016. This year's show will feature a 75th anniversary commemoration of the Doolittle Raid, the heroic U.S. counterattack on Japan after Pearl Harbor. A flying reenactment of the raid will combine 8 B-25 bombers, spectacular pyrotechnics, sound effects, and a narration into a pulsating history lesson. More than 80 World War II-era aircraft are set to participate in the air show. The unique gathering of heavy bombers will include a B-29 Super Fortress, B-24 Liberator, and 2 B-17 Flying Fortresses. There will be exciting fighters such as P-51 Mustang, P-40 Warhawk, Vought F-4U Corsair, and a Bell P-39 Airacobra. Show organizers are planning for significantly greater attendance. Airshow seating areas are being quadrupled from 2016 to 2017, along with expanded emphasis on traffic management, parking, and food and drink. There's a new version of Foreflight available. Topping the list of new stuff for version 9.3 is a graphical route advisor. The Route Advisor tool now gives you a visual preview of all route options on an interactive map. Tap through the list to highlight each route on the map, then tap Select Route to add it to your flight plan. The interactive route preview map also appears in the Flight's View form-based planner to provide a quick visual reference of your route. Your departure and destination airports are shown overlaid on a simple base map. Other flight planning features include performance-based step climb legs and navlog. The flight planning engine calculates the highest possible initial altitude, then automatically creates step climb legs as the aircraft weight decreases. Step climb information is detailed in the printable navlog, accessible from the Flight's View by tapping the navlog button, Flight Notifications. After filing your flight plan in Foreflight, you will receive a push notification to your device when ATC issues a revised expected route, and when adverse weather conditions arise that may affect your flight. Access weather alerts in the Messages tab in the Flight's View. Flight notifications are available to customers on all Foreflight plan levels who file flight plans via Foreflight and flight planning workflow enhancements. After the break, JetBlue accepting applications for Gateway Select.
Based on the popular Sling 2 LSA, the Sling 4 was designed to be the most practical and desirable lightweight four-place experimental aircraft on the market. Find out more about this 115 horsepower turbocharged airplane at airplanefactory.com.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Concorde's recombinant gas RG series sealed battery technology produces a high-performance battery with the advantages of being pre-tested and fully charged at the factory. Find out more about Concorde's entire line of batteries at www.concordebattery.com. Concorde, the heart of your aircraft.
Welcome back. JetBlue has begun accepting applications for the second cycle of its innovative new pilot recruiting pathway, Gateway Select, the airline's competency-based training program for aspiring pilots. The opening of the second window comes as JetBlue's first set of 6 candidates complete the airline-focused training program and continue to earn their FAA-mandated 1,500 hours of flight time. The program provides participants with the opportunity to become JetBlue pilots after completing a rigorous 4-year training program, which encompasses classroom learning, extensive real-world flying experience, and instruction in full flight simulators. As part of Cycle 1, Gateway Select candidates went through a series of assessments based on the ICAO pilot competencies and JetBlue's own selection criteria. After analysis, 19 applicants accepted placement in the inaugural Gateway Select program. The first cohort of 6 Gateway Select trainees has successfully completed the airline-focused training portion of the program. Pilot trainees came from a diverse set of backgrounds and professional experiences, including a heavy machine operator and a supermarket sales clerk and an accountant. The first 6 pilot trainees will now move on to a CAE facility in Arizona, where they will work as pilot instructors and earn their required flight hours. With some 3,000 Aero-TV programs webcast to cyberspace, sometimes it can be fun to look back and enjoy some of the places we've seen, the flyers we've met, and the planes we've flown. Here's a look at one of our favorite Aero-TV classic episodes.
Of course, we introduced the D model here a few years ago with the 300 horsepower engine. Most recently, we've been working with MT to develop a new constant speed propeller, which is on the airplane behind me.
We're in the fun business, Peter Bowers, president of Waco Aircraft Company, told A&N CEO and editor-in-chief Jim Campbell this spring at Sun and Fun. How much fun? How about a Waco biplane on floats? The airplane, the Waco YMF-5F, is based on the YMF-5D airframe. Search Waco Aircraft Update, yes, a Waco on floats, on Aero-TV's news channel. After these messages, Whirly-Girls 2018 scholarship opportunities available now.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. The Whirly-Girls Scholarship Fund Incorporated is proud to announce the opening of the 2018 scholarship season. 16 scholarships will be awarded to deserving female aviators in 2018, with applications due by October 1st. This year's scholarship sponsors include Airbus, Ericsson Incorporated, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Flight Safety International Incorporated, Foreflight Garmin, Night Flight Concepts, Oregon Aero, Robinson Helicopter Company, Survival Systems USA Incorporated, and Western Helicopters Incorporated, as well as private individuals. Honeywell has launched its first commercial UAV inspection service, Honeywell MVU, to help industrial customers improve critical structure inspections while helping increase employee safety. Honeywell MVU will combine the Intel Falcon 8 Plus UAV system and Honeywell's expertise with data-driven software customized to the needs of the utility, energy, infrastructure, and oil and gas industries. Lockheed Martin's second fully assembled GPS-3 space vehicle completed a realistic simulation of its future launch experience and passed its critical acoustic environmental test with flying colors, according to the company. The GPS-3 SVO2 satellite is part of the USAF's next generation of GPS satellites and will have 3 times better accuracy and up to 8 times improved anti-jamming capabilities. Spacecraft life will extend to 15 years. When it comes to commercial drone usage, 61% of risk managers are concerned about the potential for invasion of privacy, according to a 2017 survey conducted by Munich Reinsurance America Incorporated. Other concerns include inadequate insurance, personal injury, and property damage. The FAA anticipates commercial drone sales to reach 2.7 million by 2020. Embraer has announced a firm order agreement from SkyWest Incorporated for 25 E-jets. The order has a value of $1.1 billion based on current list prices and will be included in Embraer's 2017 third quarter backlog. All 25 aircraft are scheduled to be delivered in 2018. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. A new study from Government Accountability Office is among several recent reports from nonpartisan government research organizations, which thoroughly undercut proponents' bogus arguments for privatizing the nation's ATC system. The nonpartisan GAO report concludes that efforts by the FAA to continue modernizing the ATC system have delivered $2.7 billion in benefits to all users of the system and are on budget. The report also states that privatizing ATC could interfere with the work well underway to complete development of a next-generation aviation system. The proposal for privatizing the ATC system being pushed by big airlines as Congress debates a long-term FAA reauthorization bill. Under such a proposal, congressional oversight of the nation's aviation system would be replaced by an entity governed by a private airline-centric board, unaccountable to Congress. The new GAO study comes on the heels of two other recent independent reports raising concerns about ATC privatization. More than 100 aviation groups also oppose ATC privatization and have joined in supporting a dedicated website, atcnotforsale.com, where citizens can also learn more about the threat from ATC privatization and contact their elected officials to oppose H.R. 2997. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily Monday through Friday with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. See you tomorrow.